Okay, so I got sick of the stock battery on my DX8, and what it comes with is a nickel metal hydrate, 2000 milliamp, 4.8 volt battery, and it just sucks. And it takes so long to charge via the DX8 to get a full charge. So what I'm doing right now is converting it to work on any 2S Lipo. And instead of buying the Spektrum brand Lipo from Horizon, which I believe is like $60 to $70. I just think that's completely outrageous for a 2S receiver pack. So I'm just going to make my own. So far all I've done is pulled the stock battery out. I have a spare 2S 1000 milliamp 15C battery that came from a 800 millimeter FMS Warbird. So far all I've done is remove the stock wrapper, which is just a black wrapper. I removed the stock sticker on it, and then I opened up the Lipo and I removed the positive and the positive and the negative discharge cable, leaving us with just the balance plug. And what I'm going to do is use just the balance plug to power the radio, and that way I can still charge from the balance plug, and it cleans up the inside of the radio. So far this is the stock connector out of the radio. And if you put the radio down, if you can see, it plugs into that port right underneath there. It hooks into there, and this is actually attached to the stock nickel metal pack. So what I'm going to do is connect this connector, since I don't have any of these and I don't want to tear the whole radio apart just to disconnect it on the board. I'm just going to take a female side JST balance plug that I have. I removed this center wire for 2S. There would be normally the center wire for balancing. I don't need that on this side. I only need positive and negative. And what I'm going to do is just connect it like that, and then this will plug in like so, and it should without a doubt power the radio. So right now I'm going to do that. Okay, so we got everything hooked up, everything connected. I had to remove the piece of foam that's on the bottom there because of the thickness of the battery. I'm not going to cut that, I'm going to save that, but I'm just going to tuck the wires down here, and the back should slide on without any problems. Okay, so the back's on. Now if all goes right, when we turn this on, we should see 8.4 volts, which will be a fully charged 2S Lipo. That's annoying. Okay, so we have 8.3, which is right around where we're supposed to be, of 8.4. And it looks like it's reading just fine, fully charged. That's the highest I've ever seen the battery indicator go. So what I'm going to do is turn this off and then access my menu. And we're going to scroll down to, let's see here, system settings, and scroll over to next, and we're going to change this to, let's say, we'll change this to 7.4. No, 5.6 is the highest it'll go. Let's see if we can change this to Lipo. Oh, there we go, 6.4. Or actually crank that up a little bit if it lets me. 6.6, that would be about 3.3 volts per cell. That's pretty good. And then we're going to hit next. And back to list. Let's go back and make sure it saved it. It did. Back to main screen. And that's it. So we just converted our DX8 over to a much cheaper 2S Lipo.